In them days, long, long ago it seems like, when we were girls only really ourselves. Sounds like a storybook, but me, I had 3 boys already, Billy, Jack and little Macker. I was 16 years old when I had Billy, then the other 2, on the trot really, yeah. And I was hoping for a baby girl, you know, the way you do. But we thought we'd call it a truce at 3. You know, me and their dad. Big Macker was their dad, me husband. But I called him Joe, because that was his real name. It was his own mother called him Macker, you know. Now, he was what you would call a midday man. A midday man did get up at midday, and he goes along the cars, and he looks for open cars, and he goes in and takes what he can get. Then, down to Parnell Street to the afternoon man. He was a man who sat in the 98 pub, and he took the stuff in and gave cash in the jacks like. And I was often told to go and do the same when the husband was laid up with the flu or the like. And then I was a midday woman, you might say. But that was how it was in them days. In them days, I'm fucking counting on my fingers, it's only 9 years ago, but it could be 90 for all the changes. And here comes the new fucking millennium, just around the corner. And I suppose we're like the scrawny little kid on the seesaw, balancing in the middle, while his 2 mates bang the seesaw up and down at either ends, in the old playground on Hill Street as may be. In them days was before the Africans came to Parnell Street, and it was just ourselves knocking around and drinking in the pubs there. The kids played on the pavements outside the pubs while we drank, so we knew where they were. Yeah. My Billy caught on the back end of a beer lorry at the O'Connell Street end of Parnell Street and was dragged in the back of it somehow. How it happened, only God knows. And when the driver heard people screaming at him nowhere, he stopped and got out of his cab, and he found Billy all bundled up in the the fender around the back wheels. And we didn't have no money that time as usual. We had to bury little Billy in the Angel's Acre, the plot of ground in Glasnevin, where stillborn babies and small children was put when they died. We put up a bit of a wood for a cross with Billy wrote on it. And his ma put a dome of plastic flowers where she thought the little chest might be. He was only 6 years old.